So, how do you raise your expectations of yourself? Welcome again, guys, to day 6 of the Success Brain Training. I'm your instructor, Fijeh Aadum. Now, armed with your winning mindset, you are ready for anything. Did you complete the assignment of investigating your favorite famous successful people? You see, one of the important aspects of success is having high expectations of yourself. Because the more you expect of yourself, the more you can accomplish. Raising your own personal expectations can enable you accomplish more than you ever thought possible. The trick is to learn how to push yourself to greater heights without pushing yourself over the edge. So, why raise your expectation? If you're perfectly happy with your current situation in life, you might be wondering, why would I want to raise my expectations? Well, when you expect more, you'll drive yourself to achieve much more. Think about a time when you expected nothing out of a situation. Chances are you weren't unhappy with the results because you didn't really care. But at the same time, you probably weren't driven and fulfilled either. So while having greater expectations opens you up and makes you more vulnerable to failure, there are also big rewards too. It's worth it in the end because a negative experience is still an experience that you can learn from. While a positive experience may provide you with one of those life-defining moments that make you happy to be alive. And this, my friends, is one of the core differences between super successful people and average people. They're always pushing themselves, always driving themselves. Have you ever been among people that are just average, not looking for more, and they're like, how much money does he want? How many cars can he drive? And they are wondering. Okay, my question to you is, how do you think they maintain the lifestyle they have? How do you think they keep remaining on the millionaire or billionaires list? Because they're not satisfied. So we need to learn to push ourselves, guys. Now, here are some excellent ways to raise your expectation of yourself. Number 1, do difficult things. Pushing your limits can only be achieved by doing difficult things. Stop the bad habit of convenience. You might not find success right away, but when you do, it can be the starting place for doing even bigger and better things in the future. Number 2, expand your comfort zone. Staying comfortable is another way of continually playing it safe. When you expand your comfort zone, you open yourself up to new and exciting things. You will then come to expect more from yourself just because you are comfortable with more. You need to stop this habit of, oh, I'm not the friendly type, I don't reach out to people. Oh, I'm not the... You need to begin to do what you're not uncomfortable doing, guys. Number 3, challenge yourself. Set yourself up for a specific challenge or make a dare with yourself. If you are dared to do something, you pretty much have to do it, right? Number 4, take a survival course. Taking a survival course can show you how to get back to the basic. These courses are not just about basic survival. They can also teach you about yourself. You can learn more about your abilities and strengths and then continue to challenge yourself in the future. Number 5 and final, learn new things. You need to work on being a more open and adaptable person. When you do, you may find that new experiences and situations simply fall into your lap. It's an easy way of broadening your horizon. And with new knowledge and skills under your belt, you'll be able to raise the expectations of what you can do. Note that higher expectations for yourself also raise your self-esteem. What you think you can achieve is very important because it decides what you will achieve. So when you raise the bar, you enable yourself to do more and be more than before. As a young girl, I used to do high jump. And I remember when you attain a certain level, what do? They raise the bar. And when you attempt it, you strive for more, right? And that's how you keep going and keep going. Same rules apply to life. Now remember that your thoughts are very powerful. When you make the effort to raise your expectations, you are also raising your self-worth and abilities. You'll see yourself in a positive light and be better able to achieve your ultimate goals. Try these 5 strategies to help you raise your expectations of yourself and enjoy the pride and fulfillment that come with doing great things. You see, sometimes you're uncomfortable with the prospect of significant success. Are you sure you want to be successful? Think again, and we'll find out the answer to that question in the next lesson. Now, get started on the tips in this lesson. Give yourself a challenge that will stretch your comfort zone. Introduce yourself to a stranger while you're out in public. A stranger at work or a party. Doesn't count, right? Because that's too easy. Choose a person in a store, a bar, or on the street. You could even choose a neighbor you've never met before. That's it for today, guys. Remember, go to www.fijehaadum.com, the training section. It's www.fijehaadum.com/training to get a free additional material to better apply this training. See you tomorrow.